So we're coming up on Shelton Island now, about 2 miles into our trip. We stopped, just had lunch, had some chicken flavored ramen noodles. Nice warm lunch though, it does kind of help you feel like you've eaten something. We got some water, purified it, add some lemonade mix to it. So we got some lemonade and got some noodles in our belly. So we even ate
got some snacks for the journey. Yeah,
some pistachios, if you can see those. We got ate a zebra cake, shared that, and played on the rocks a little bit. And now, like I said, we're coming up on Shelton Island. This is one of 2 islands in the middle of the Broad River. Broad forks around Henderson Island and Shelton Island. They're only accessible by canoe or paddle boat. You are allowed to use a motorized boat on Broad River, but it's not advised below the dam at Neal Shoals, and we're already below the dam. So, mainly because there's lots of rocky outcrops, and you don't want to damage the crop, but they're basically untouched. You can see now probably the hardwoods have all shed their leaves for winter.
We're getting a little bit of a paddle going now, whereas before we were kind of coasting. We're picking up the pace a little bit to kind of get to our campsite for the night before we run out of daylight. So we're only about a third way through our paddling, so we want to get, you know, a little bit quicker pace so we can kind of get there and get set up for the night. Is this all one island right here?
This is an island to our left. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a little old thing.
Shelton Island is about 2 miles long, maybe 3 miles long. Henderson Island is 2 miles long.
So we're coming up on the island we're going to stop at. We need to go on the left side. We've been seeing some turtles. Looks like there's something right there. What is that? Okay. Just a stick. Here's a beaver dam. We've seen a few of those out here. It's pretty cool.
So we found this little spot right here on Henderson Island, and just got out of the boat. It wasn't too bad to get out right here. You can tell that when the water is really high, this is actually underwater, it means that the ground is kind of soft, which is good for the canoe, because we were worried about, you know, we don't want to rub it against sharp pieces or anything like that. But it's a little muddy for us, but not too bad. It's not where you sink in, so that's the best part.
That's all right. Ooh, look at this.
Yeah, some wolf prints maybe. Yeah, so you can see maybe some wolf. But we're gonna leave our canoe and our packs here, and we're gonna go and hike around and see if we can find a good camp spot. So here we go.
White light through the trees, bright light, let me feel sweet lies favor you, bright light, let me through.
So it looks like this is going to be our spot. We got 2 trees relatively close together. We're going to tie our tarp up there, give us a little bit of windbreak. Put our tent over here, fire in the middle.
And there's a lot of hardwood back this way we can use for fire, so it's just a really good spot.
Yeah, there's a lot of blowdown everywhere, so firewood should not be a problem. There's actually a lot of this stuff that's real dry, so fire starter shouldn't be an issue. What we're going to have to worry about is protecting the fire from spreading. So we're going to have to dig down and get rid of all this leaf litter and get back down the soil before we start building the fire. But we're going to drop our packs and start making camp.
How flies flee from me, goodbye. Now you're free. Oh, feel it coming. White light through the trees, feed my family. By time to release the bind painted feet. Oh, feel it coming. Oh, white light, feel with me. Oh, cry, cry with me. I might bleed. Up high in the trees, up high in the trees, up high in the trees. Oh, feel it coming.
We're gonna get some of this little dry, thin stuff to start the fire with. It'll be really good.
We're doing our arm workouts.
Not a fan. There you go.
So for dinner, we got some brown rice and some sausages. Sausages were frozen when we left. They're thawed now. They're still cold though. Perfect. And I think we're gonna grill the sausage. We didn't have a grill. We could let this fire go all the way down to coals. And we we just set the sausages right on the coals. Actually, we like to do that with steak, and we even thought about bringing steak, but we weren't sure what the firewood situation was going to be. Now we know if we do this again,
It's obviously not a problem.
there's not a problem finding firewood. So, and to get a good bed of coals, you need a decent amount of firewood, but to cook on a grill, you can do it with the fire going, so no big deal. We're going to let these start smoking up a little bit. They'll still get a little smoky. And they're already smoked. They're already fully cooked, so we're kind of just warming them. But okay, so check on our rice here. I don't think we're boiling yet. No, we're not really close enough to the fire, so I'm going to try to get this a little closer into the fire, into the flames a little bit more. Trying to keep my handles out because they're plastic. I don't want them to melt. And just turn the sausages. Ooh, that one's getting a little warm. Ooh, you can see they're kind of blazing over a little bit. Perfect.
So these are our pillows. They look a little bit, they're not like your home pillows, but they're fluffier than they were when we first pulled them out. They kind of caught some air and they're a little fluffier now.
They've got material in them similar to like a Tempur-Pedic pillow would have, but they're chunks of it. So I actually like it better. It's not as firm as a Tempur-Pedic.
It is. It's just a bunch of little chunks in here, and so they can kind of just,
yeah.
you know.
It's actually quite comfortable. All right, so soaking the rice. A little bit hot, but not too bad.
It looks delicious.
I'll take some sausages.
I'm so excited.
Here you go. It's not hot on the pan anyway.
This is it. Yum, 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 yum.
You came in for more, but it's more than you can mind. And in all that's rotten, you're ready tonight. Stuck in a wicked fever as you waited for a home. Your cadence fails to let you steady calm. Hold on to your fire. Hold on to your fire. Just hold on to your fire. Hold on to your fire. Feel the need to burn for days bygone. I know so would anyone. Oh, oh, oh. Don't you let that fire go now. Oh, oh, oh. Don't you let that fire go. Listen to your reason that you seem to have ignored. For your lack of hatred, sore eyes for the blame. But you won't learn just to make it through the night. So the bad, bad dreams, they take you spiraling down through the dark. Hold on to your fire. Hold on to your fire. Hold on to your fire. Hold on to your fire.